Welcome to Snark Marks, everybody. We are a very funny podcast out of Central Valley of California. I'm Andrew. That's Dusty.
Hey.
Subscribe to our YouTube. That's the main thing. Follow us on all the podcast apps. We are on Instagram at Snark Marks Pod, on Twitter at Snark Marks Pod. Dusty's on Twitter at Snark Mark D. I am on Instagram at Andrew Idell. My cat is right next to me. He is dipping his hand into his water and then licking the water from his hand. It's a new technique that he has made.
Well, he's clearly fancy. He's not going to put his face in the bowl. Not on camera.
No, what is he going to do? He's going to demean himself by eating and drinking like that?
Yeah.
Andrew, also, if he doesn't dip his hand in the water, he's not going to traipse water all over the place.
Right. It's a twofold technique.
Yeah.
One, he's thirsty. One, he wants you to later slip. It's actually a low-key plan to get you to slip and fall so he can eat your face.
Well, and he also just likes that the little calcium, the little like white calcium like minerals build up around his bowl because his bowl's on my table right here.
Yeah.
So he likes that it destroys my table because he's exposing me as buying a cheap, not real wood table from Office Max.
You've essentially adopted a saboteur.
Oh, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah. This guy, I'll literally fast asleep, 6 a.m. He walks over and he lays down back straight on my nose. He doesn't give a rip, dude.
Yeah. You're basically inconveniencing him is the way that it works. Yeah.
The world is his.
Andrew.
What?
There's a lot of things in this life that I think that I know that I've learned from movies.
Yeah.
That are unfortunately not true.
Kids never save the day.
Right. At the end of the movie, no one's going to stop the evil land developer.
Yeah.
Yeah. There's never been one evil land developer stopped in history.
BlackRock, $11.5 trillion in assets, and Kleiman. They're buying all of the Palisades right now.
Yeah. Everybody in the Goonies is dead in that pirate cove, and the land now belongs to whoever was buying it in the Goonies.
Yeah. And Sloth is not going to be nice, you know?
No, right. How could he?
No.
What could possibly have taught him to be nice?
He's going to be a caged animal. He's going to rip those kids limb from limb.
You learn empathy. If you have no one to learn it from, what does Sloth become?
He just works on instincts, and his instincts are of the instincts of a man whose eyes are in different parts of where they're supposed to be.
Right, and has clearly been beaten with a stick.
If I had an eye in my cheek, I would kill every kid I saw. Every normal-looking kid. Are you kidding me?
Today I learned. You might know this already, and I'm an idiot. But Andrew, do you think that if you have training, you have to register your hands as lethal weapons?
Did you really fucking think that was? I could have swore I told you that this isn't true.
I don't know. I don't. It's actually it's worse because it's one of those things that I don't know if I've thought about it enough to know whether or not I think it's true.
So like every boxer, if you take like 3 boxing classes, you have to go to the DMV.
Well, I was wondering what do you think the hierarchy is? Like how do they even determine whether your hands are lethal weapons or not? Because you could suck at boxing. If you're just taking classes at the Y, probably not registered as lethal weapons.
Well, and there's guys who really try who probably suck at boxing. You know, it's like the number of people who don't know anything about combat sports who I've watched combat sports with and have made that claim is astounding.
Yeah.
For the record, anybody listening?
Yeah, I quickly Googled it. No, it is a myth that one can register their hands as lethal weapons. It's funny the phrasing here too, because it's one can register them. In the movies, it's always you have to. It is your moral obligation to register them as lethal weapons.
No, it's like your legal obligation.
Right. If you could register them, you know the line at the DMV, if dudes could apply to have their hands registered as lethal weapons.
Also, what does registering them do?
Well,
you register a gun so they know that this gun belongs to this guy, right?
Well, this is if you get in a street fight and kill somebody, they know whether to properly adjudicate as a lethal weapon or not. Because what
if they were enough to be a lethal weapon, but you didn't register them? They're like, oh fuck, we can't adjudicate. He's
No,
off.
that's-
He's off scot clean because he didn't register him.
Well, that's actually 2 fines in that case, not just the 1 fine. Because you still definitely have to face charges if you killed somebody. You know that's the basis of the movie Con Air, is that Nicolas Cage killed a dude in self-defense, but he was an Army Ranger, so his hands were registered weapons, and he got sent to prison for it.
It says in the movie that his hands are registered weapons.
Yeah, he has a higher obligation to not defend himself because he doesn't instigate the fight. They're gonna kill Nick Cage if he doesn't stop these dudes, and he does the other big movie move that used to make its way around my elementary schools, terrifying kids, where you can push a dude's nose into his brain. Yeah, that old move, and they send him to prison for that. Decorated Army Ranger protecting himself and his pregnant wife. No, I'm sorry, dude. You should have used restraint.
It's crazy that
too strong.
First of all, like nose bones, like it's almost all cartilage. You know?
Yeah,
it's pretty much all cartilage. Second of all, like not a single uppercut in the history of boxing has ever put a guy's nose into his brain. But for some reason, if you do it with your palm,
yeah. Well, they weren't registered lethal weapons, dude.
That's
the
true.
Thing. Yeah,
and that's the thing, dude. I continually I look
Jack
at the
Johnson,
and,
not a registered weapon.
That is true.
Joe Louis, not registered as a weapon.
I look at the now and all the anti-intellectualism and everybody on the internet being like, what if the earth is fucking a donut,
yeah.
And I go, man, people are really dumb nowadays. You look at everybody's grammar, people just can't talk anymore and can't write anymore. They just put an apostrophe before every S. Every S at the end of a word has an apostrophe. Right. But then I remember that in the 80s, people thought Steven Seagal could beat the shit out of anybody.
And Con Air, huge movie. That's probably how a lot of this information got disseminated.
Well, even they used it in Once Upon a Time in Hollywood too. But it was when Bruce Lee was talking himself up. But I'm not gonna do the accent, But
probably a wise move. Yeah. Where
they say I have to. Sorry.
Yeah, he's like, my hands are lethal weapons. That means if I kill somebody, I go to jail. And Brad Pitt goes, if anybody kills anybody, they go to jail. Yeah. That's how it works. Yeah. Just so you know, I Googled hands as deadly weapons, right? And then my suggested people also ask questions are, can you fight if your hands are registered? So the answer is generally yes. Just so you know, I don't know what the parenthetical is or
that's a weird one because first of all, Google's just giving people the go ahead, fight, you're good.
Yeah.
But there's just a guy sitting at home smoking weed being like, man, can you even fight if your hands are registered? And another guy's like, I don't know, dude. Google it.
Yeah.
There are this many people who, and I'm putting you in this category because you thought it was true too.
Yeah, I mean, sometimes you're
a smart guy.
You don't know stuff that you don't know. That's it.
That's wiser words never spoken.
Yeah. Think about that. Also, qualifier was what I was thinking of, not parenthetical. I don't know what the qualifier is to generally yes. You can fight if your hands are registered.
What are the options? What are the situations in which you can't?
Yeah.
But the answer should be you can't register your hands.
Well, it says
you register things so they're trackable. Your hands are trackable. Your hands are attached to your body at all times, from what I understand.
I'm telling you, dude, it's like, okay, well, there was a street fight. We got to see if these dudes were registered or if this is your run-of-the-mill street fight.
Let me see your hands. I got to see if there's a serial number on there.
Did this guy do his obligation? Also on this list of questions is it illegal for a black belt to fight? That's it. Just that. That is a question.
Listen, they might take into account if you beat a guy to death and you are a black belt and you say, I didn't know it was going to kill him. Or I didn't know. Yeah. They're like, well,
bullshit,
you probably
you did the
know
nose
how much
bone thing. Yeah.
Yeah, you did that.
Yeah. We've never
you hit
seen
all
it
his
before.
pressure points, dude.
Yeah. You locked this dude up. The 5-fingered death punch.
You mean to tell me you didn't know the 1-inch punch was the deadliest strike in
in combat sports? Yeah. Yeah, I didn't. I was like, I don't think that's true. That seems weird. That seems like it would have to be on the back of your license plate, or you'd have to put it on your driver's license, and you have to pay to re-up it like a hunting license.
Yeah, but I just don't understand. I don't understand what the reason would be.
Because Andrew,
you go to register to
they
not
have
be
to
able
know
to fight.
They have to know how to adjudicate.
You got to go to the DMV and be like, "Hi, I'm just so you know, I'm too dangerous, so
Yeah.
I can't. If I fight anybody, you guys should put me in prison, and I'd like to register for that."
Hold on, we have bricks over here. You have to break to prove that your hands are lethal weapons.
There's just one guy that just fights everybody who tries to register their hands,
and that's the final boss. That's the Bruce Lee.
Listen, you broke the bricks, but you lost to Donnie, and if you lose to Donnie, we don't need you to register.
Just remember, Donnie could have killed you, but he chose mercy.
Yeah,
and that is what makes him the true lethal weapon.
Donnie's just crying in the corner, taking the rabbit. I gotta get a new job, man.
Yeah. I didn't really think they'd make me fight everybody. All right, so just so you know, out there, anybody you fight, their hands are not registered lethal weapons.
Their hands are not registered as lethal weapons. I need to do a poll and see how many people believe that, because surprising, I still hear it. They have to register their hands.
Yeah. That's like because think about all of the karate places, as you've often pointed out, that sprouted up after the Karate Kid came out.
Yeah.
And dudes went for a month or 2 months, or maybe they went through the whole thing, but you learned karate in a strip mall in the Valley, and now you have to register your body as a lethal weapon. And Sensei Steve taught you the ancient techniques.
Yeah, and just the and I know I'm repeating myself here, but the reason for registering makes no sense.
What if you're an old dude and you learned your karate in the 70s, like those old cars that don't have to pass smog?
You gotta retake the test.
Yeah, they're like, oh, Greg is pre-registration. He could just be out here fighting.
Yeah, you don't have
to worry about it.
He can fight anybody. He got bullshit training. I mean, he will bite your eye out.
He modified his carburetor, so he's actually street legal now.
If you fight Jerry, you did it to yourself.
Yeah, if you're trying to race Jerry on St. Patrick's Day, that's not happening for you.
You screwed the pooch, dog.
Yeah. Yeah, it came up as a thing where I was like, I wonder if that's true. No, that can't be true. Where did that come from? And of course, it came from the wonderful world of cinema. A world I love, Andrew. A world that I want you to love. Also, I want you to love it.
I mean, it's cool, man. Oh, by the way, I got told that I'm getting sent another annual movie pass next year.
God, I'm going to throw this laptop through the wall.
I'm so excited because, for those of you who are new listeners, in 2023, I had I think it's called an annual pass, but it's like a black card that got me in to watch any movie I wanted for free at the dopest movie theater in town, Studio Movie Girl. Shout out to them.
That's also the other thing. That movie theater's dope, and it's wasted on you.
That is true.
They wasted the good surprise on you.
Yeah. Big reclining leather chairs. They're super spread out, far away from each other. If you sneeze, it doesn't even hit the guy in front of you. There's buttons on your tray, and you press the button. You get a waiter comes in, brings you food. They got a full bar.
All the chicken nuggets and pasta you want.
Apps, entrees, and desserts, dog. God damn. Okay. But yeah, I'm gonna. So this actually works out that we're doing this today, because when I had it in 2023, I think I saw 2 movies, Cocaine Bear, and was the new Mortal Kombat movie in 2023.
I don't remember. I think it was earlier than that, but that sounds about right.
I think it was. I think there was a second movie.
That is, infuriating to me.
Yeah,
I mean, I'm happy for you. Radio personality, all that.
Yeah, I deserve it, dude. I'm very funny.
If the fine people at Regal Cinemas are listening, throw one to your boy.
It was 2021.
Yeah,
it was 2021. So no.
So you saw 2 movies. Who knows what the second one is?
I can't remember what the second one was. I know the
Couldn't
first
been
one was
anything.
Cocaine Bear. Cocaine Bear, not bad.
Yeah.
Should have either gone full on the crazy or full on the like hokey funny though.
Yeah, I feel like it tried to split the difference maybe, and that was like unwise. I was expecting like gonzo zaniness.
Like craziness.
Yeah, the movie's called Cocaine Bear. What are you what are you holding back for? So with that in mind, so this is a movie pass you're being sent that is good to use in 2025.
Yeah. All
Okay.
year. Free movie all year.
That works out because I have set up a 2025 movie preview for you, Andrew.
Dusty sneeze.
Excuse me. Yes. I went through and I just picked a bunch of random movies that are coming out this year to see if there's any interest from Andrew to get him. I think there's at least one on this list that you will on this episode.
Sorry. There's a lot of lag. I tried to hit that when you said that earlier, and it lagged for a long time, then finally played. And I didn't pause it because I knew it was going to come in at some point. They cheered,
I think there's one that you're going to commit to probably going to see and still probably won't go see.
Probably won't go see it still. Yeah. I wanted to go see. I didn't see Wicked in theaters. I wanted to see Gladiator 2 in theaters. Didn't see it. There's another one. Nosferatu. Wanted to see that one.
You know what's funny? Those are all still in theaters. You could still go see them for free right now.
Yeah. Wicked and Gladiator are still in theaters?
Wicked is Gladiator 2, I think, isn't because it just came out on Paramount Plus. But Nosferatu
this shit's free on Paramount Plus.
Yeah. All right, so you ready? You ready for this, Andrew? Coming up first.
Thank you for letting on that.
Captain America: Brave New World.
No, sir. We'll not be seeing that one. Are you going to see that one?
Of course I am.
When is that one coming out?
It comes out Valentine's Day weekend because they know what's up.
And that's Anthony Mackie.
This is Anthony Mackie.
That's Mr. Mackie, okay?
As Captain America, also starring Harrison Ford. Sam Wilson, the new Captain America, finds himself in the middle of an international incident and must discover the motive behind a nefarious global plan.
Wait, international incident?
Yeah.
Isn't that the name of a wrestling pay-per-view?
Oh yeah, that's I believe you mean In Your House International Incident from 1996. Yeah, main evented by Shawn Michaels, Sid, and Ahmed Johnson versus Vader, Owen Hart, and the British Bulldog. Of course,
the very same.
That's the one that you mean.
Obviously. Yeah, the very same. Yeah. I appreciate that. So what happened to Steve Rogers?
He got old and presumably died.
He's a time traveler.
Well, yeah, but he went back in time to live his full life. And then at the end of Endgame, he gives the shield to
Mr. Mackie.
To Mr. Mackie, yeah. This film also stars Harrison Ford, and if you've seen any of the marketing material, he's the Red Hulk, dude. Red Hulk do anything for you?
No, he's 197 years old.
But he's the Hulk, dude.
I've been playing
different Hulk.
Marvel Rivals.
Yeah,
new video game.
It's pretty popular.
It's pretty good.
I hear that. Isn't it kind of like Fortnite, but with the?
No, it's like Overwatch.
Oh, okay.
Fortnite is a battle royale.
Okay.
Overwatch is like a team based. Usually, Overwatch is first person shooter, but
right, you can get a team together.
You're six person team, and everybody's a different guy. I like to play Magneto. That's my guy, and Invisible Woman. A little bit of Invisible Woman.
Okay.
And then there's a shark, Jeff the Shark. Is Jeff the Shark like a thing? Or did they just make him up for this fucking game?
I assume that he's a guy. I don't know anything about Jeff the Shark. He is not popular.
He's a cute little guy. I can tell you that.
Enough for me. There's a guy named King Shark, but he's DC. So I think
Yeah, King Shark not in the game. There's
that's a different guy.
The Scarlet Witch, annoying as shit. I hate
Yeah.
playing against her.
Yeah.
She blows everybody up. Who else is annoying? Fucking Hawkeye with his bow and arrow. That son of a bitch.
It's very funny that Hawkeye can fight Magneto, because Magneto is crazy powerful, and Hawkeye's just a guy. Like, they don't even explain why he's so good at archery. He's just really good at archery. He's not like a mutant.
I don't know, man.
He's just a regular. He's just a. That's just a dude. You know what I mean?
I just know he's annoying. They kind of nerfed him. A really good fucking Wolverine. Anyway, the game's pretty fun. That's all the Marvel stuff I'll be doing this year.
Okay, so Captain America's a no. Tried to get you on the Red Hulk, no go. What about the monkey?
There's a movie called The Monkey.
The monkey.
Is there an exclamation point?
No, it's just if you look at the marketing material.
The monkey.
Every time I see this poster, if I buy, no matter what, I'll just go the monkey.
What the fuck? Oh, dude.
When twin brothers Bill and Hal find their father's old monkey in the attic, a series of gruesome deaths start. The siblings decide to throw the toy away and move on with their lives. But I bet that monkey comes back around.
Yeah, I bet they're dealing with that monkey for a while.
Yeah. This is
interested on our YouTube. This is what the monkey looks like.
The monkey.
The monkey. Fuck.
Yeah. That is terrifying, dude.
That's a scary monkey. It is. It is one of the monkeys with symbols too. Of course.
Yeah, I don't like that.
It's a symbol.
I don't like that guy. Yeah.
I like this guy.
That's and we once again call out an image no one could ever find. Tim Curry monkey forever in our hearts. Yeah.
Everybody out there, there's a bounty. I will $75 to the man or woman who finds the Tim Curry monkey picture, and it's got to be the picture. And Dusty and I will know.
Well, yeah, you don't think I'll know, but I'll know.
I don't care if you find a different picture of a monkey that looks like Tim Curry, because you will.
Yeah.
We want our Tim Curry monkey picture.
This is a Stephen King story, I believe, that's being adapted. He's one of the credited writers on this movie, and it's directed and co-written by a guy named Oswald Perkins, who made Longlegs, which was a big hit this year, the weird Nick Cage horror movie. So I will be seeing The Monkey. What do you think about The Monkey, Andrew?
We got Elijah Wood.
Yeah.
I like Elijah Wood. I mean, probably not, man. It's coming out February 21st.
Yeah.
There's a bidding war for distributors.
Yeah. It's popular monkey. You know what I mean?
Honestly, man, this is the problem. I have a girlfriend who is a I'm trying to think of a good way to say it, a wuss.
These are his words, Mary.
She
will never slander you.
She is a unapologetic, but also like unfixable wuss. You know. No, yeah. But she has made. She said that she'd be open to maybe watching a creepy movie. I don't know if The Monkey's that movie though. So
yeah, honestly, Monkey might be too creepy. We'll see.
I don't know, man. It's a monkey.
Yeah, but it's an evil monkey. It's an evil toy monkey.
Yeah, but like
they made a lot of Chucky movies, dude. And that doll is tiny. You could kick Chucky pretty easily.
Yeah, I'm also not afraid of Chucky. You know, I'll fucking kill Chucky.
Yeah. But the monkey, supernatural.
So's Chucky.
Yeah, you know what? That's on me. You're right.
But the monkey, supernatural doll.
Yeah.
That's different.
As opposed to Chucky, which we know, just a real doll.
Just a real doll. Yeah, probably not, man. I mean, I bet it's not terrible. I mean, it could be terrible, but it might be fun. It's probably fun. Probably won't watch it.
All right. So, you know what? I'm striking out a little bit. What about a little sci-fi for you, Andrew? A little highbrow sci-fi. There's a movie coming out.
Highbrow? No.
There's a movie called Mickey 17 coming out. Stars old Robert Pattinson as Mickey, who is known as an expendable. He goes on a dangerous journey to colonize an ice planet. Basically, he volunteers for a program where they send him on dangerous missions and he can die and then he's resurrected. But
I like colonizers. So is this the 17th Mickey? Is that why it's called
This
that?
is the 17th Mickey, and he runs into a clone of himself. And now there's two Mickeys, and that's a problem. They got to solve that problem.
So it's Loki.
Kind of a Loki situation, yeah.
Kind of a Loki situation.
Yeah.
We got a lot of Mickeys. We got. Is that the bad guy from the Titanic? The guy.
No, Mark Ruffalo.
That's
I think
Mark
that's
Ruffalo.
Ruffalo. Yeah.
That is definitely Mark Ruffalo. I thought that was the jerk.
Yes. Billy
pretty boy
Crudup,
jerk
I
from the
believe is who
Titanic?
you're talking about. Yeah. Billy Crudup is who you're going with.
Billy Crudup? Is that what you said?
Yeah, that's his
All
name.
right. Yeah, I mean, probably not, dude. Like
It's directed by Bong.
That's an interesting idea for a movie, though.
It's directed by Bong Joon-ho, who directed Parasite, which won Best Picture a few years ago. I'm excited about this movie.
That is interesting.
I'm very excited. This is his I won an Oscar, I can do whatever I want movie. And Parasite was incredible. It was so good.
I still haven't seen Parasite. If DVD box sets were still out, you're gonna like this.
Hit me with
if DVD box sets were still a thing, after he's got like 4 or 5 big movies, the director, he could put out a DVD box set. You know what he'd call it?
Hit me.
Hits from a Bong.
Yeah. That's not bad. I like that.
Shout out to Be Real.
So, yeah. So I'm very interested in this. I hope it's good. I like Pattinson. I think it's a good cast. I think it's an interesting idea. So I mean, what did I say the other day in the group chat? I'm passionate about cinema, so I'll be seeing this film.
Who is the Asian feller? It looks like he's in something. Hold on, let me look at him. Steven Yeun. Is that the guy from? That's the guy from Walking Dead.
Yeah, that's Glenn from The Walking Dead.
Old Glenn.
Yeah.
Oh, is he gonna die this time? No,
no,
probably not. No.
Is he going to incomprehensibly escape? Yes.
Yeah.
Once again. Yeah.
I'm gonna give this one. There's more of a chance I will be seeing Mickey 17 than I will be seeing Monkey.
I'm sorry. What'd you call it?
The Monkey.
The Monkey.
Sorry. I sincerely apologize. But the one thing I will say, Mickey 17, it's like 40 minutes longer.
Yeah. But I trust that it'll be worth it in the end,
Looks cool.
Yeah.
Trailer and stuff look cool. I'm not going to commit to this one, though.
Okay. You're a little warmer on it. I like that.
Yes. And I want to commit to a movie.
Okay.
By the end of this.
I think I can get you where you need to go. Also coming out this year, this is on the list because a little bit of a bee in my bonnet, a little bit of a burns my beans a little bit.
A little bit of my art effect on your free holidays, dude.
Yes, the new Snow White, live action Snow White.
Oh no, I will not be watching that one.
Guess what? I'm passionate about cinema. I will not be seeing this film.
Listen, I'm sorry for the word I'm about to use. I need midgets, Dusty.
Have you seen the CGI?
Yeah. No, I'm not into this movie. I don't want
dwarves. Yeah,
go fuck yourself.
Stop doing this. Mufasa the Lion King kind of bombed when it first opened, and I was like, good, they'll stop with all this horse shit. No, it's made a bunch of money now. People kept going to see it. It had legs. Long lion legs, unfortunately.
It's like standard, oh, I have a kid, therefore I have to take him to see this shit. No, you don't. No, you don't.
And this is going to sound weird coming from me, but there's a live action Lilo and Stitch also coming out this year. The cartoon is right there. What could they do better in a live action version of this cartoon? The reason that it works is because it's a cartoon.
Yeah, do we want to see what real Stitch looks like?
It's terrifying.
It'll be fucking terrifying. It'll be a nightmare.
He's a tiny monster.
He's a ghoul.
This trend in particularly, what did Jacob say about all about that bass? It is bereft of artistic integrity. I think
so probably something along those lines. I can't remember what he said.
That it's void of artistic integrity. Same thing with this. Like,
yeah, and this girl who plays her's like, the last one she wanted the Prince Charming, and we did a little bit differently this time. It's like, then what the fuck? Make a different story.
yeah, why are we doing this movie?
This story's
Anyway.
about the getting a kiss. Sometimes a kiss is good.
Especially if you're sixpence none the richer.
I like a kiss. Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
Yeah, me.
Beneath the
That almost made our bracket.
What's the beneath the dreary twilight?
I don't know what it says.
Yeah. Now here's so Snow White's
Cartman singing it.
Big no for Snow White.
No.
What about Marvel's The Thunderbolts, dude? Guess what? You're getting Thunderbolts.
Who are the Thunderbolts?
Well, I'm glad you asked. They're a group of supervillains that are recruited to go on a mission by the government.
All right. I gotta look this up.
Bucky is in this. If you've been playing Rivals, I'm sure you're familiar with Bucky.
Oh yeah, dude, that guy's fucking annoying.
The Winter Soldier.
The Winter Soldier, yeah. He's not as annoying as Star-Lord, bro. That son of a bitch Star-Lord. His ultimate is just awful.
I really like that this is the version of Marvel that you're getting into now.
Am I seeing Dinklage?
You got Dinklage in here? No, it's I think who you're looking at is David Harbour.
What?
Dude from Stranger Things. The sheriff from Stranger Things.
That's not Dinklage? No. I think you're right that this isn't Dinklage, but I'm not talking about David Harbour.
Oh, then no, because Dinklage
I'm talking about this guy right here.
No, that's I think that's Bucky, dude.
He's got Dinklage face.
Unfortunate Dinklage face. Next to him is Harbour.
That's Harbour, yeah.
Yeah, and then we got Florence Pugh.
That's Florence Pugh. That's what I'm dealing with here.
Yeah. She is she is Black Widow's sister.
Is this hold on. Fuck. Do you know this person's name?
Oh yeah, that's oh god damn it. I can't remember.
It's not Cloak and Dagger, is it?
Oh, it might be actually. He's that character hasn't been in the movies before, so I don't know.
It's either that or it's another one that was in Rivals, and I can't remember what the name is. Something Ghost.
Ghost is
Ghost.
the girl.
Fuck! No, it's not Ghost. I can't remember what it is.
So anyway, Thunderbolts, dude.
Yeah, it's probably not, dude. I don't. It's Marvel, man.
Yeah,
they're ruining cinema. This is like you asking me, "Hey, Andrew, you can use ChatGPT this year?" No, I'm not.
Dude, they're back.
Ruining the world.
The Fantastic Four is also coming out. It's not on this list, but guess what? I'm passionate about cinema. I'll be seeing all of them.
I like The Invisible Woman. She's pretty dope.
Yeah. All right.
Mr. Fantastic is a fucking asshole, but
I feel like this one might get you because we've talked about this and you have an affinity for these films.
Hold on, give me a second. Moon Knight. Is that Moon Knight?
No, that's not Moon Knight.
Oh, god damn it. I thought I had him.
Yeah.
Okay. I have an affinity for these films.
Final Destination, Bloodlines.
Final Destination, that'd be very funny.
Unfortunately, the plot is unknown at this time. This movie comes out May 16th is what they're expecting. No plot details.
Is not a good sign.
No.
Yeah, I mean the poster looks like it was made in Canva. It is not an impressive piece of work.
No, that's unfortunate.
Look at that. That looks like shit.
Maybe it's a stock image while they figure out what the movie's about.
Oh no. Yeah. I mean, this could get me in. I like the Final Destination movies. They're stupid.
Yeah, it's stupid. It's fun. I think that I'm interested to see what they do. Unlike another sequel that we'll talk about. So I've
never heard of any of these people.
Yeah, I don't know who any of these people are. I mean, that's kind of how Final Destination works, where it's like, let's just get a bunch of young, attractive-looking people to die horrifically.
Yeah, it's like you're you're definitely gonna get your hands cut off, and then you're gonna a swarm of bees are gonna fly up the hand holes,
Right.
and then you over there, you're gonna slip on soap, but you're gonna like step on like there's gonna be for some reason 15 bars of soap on the ground, and you're just gonna continually slip into those until you end up in a knife. A knife shop.
There's actually an alligator holding a knife for some reason,
Yeah.
and people think that you're going to run into the alligator knife hand, but actually he just eats you because he's still an alligator.
Yeah. Or like you're gonna fall asleep, and your big fat cat is gonna sleep on your face, and then you're gonna suffocate to death. You're just here to show your boobs over there. Hey, you're just here to show you're the boob person in this movie.
Mundane Final Destination deaths are also a very funny idea to me. Just like, oh, his cholesterol finally got him, and the Final Destination demons in the corner, like, ha 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 ha! What a long game I played. You know, I had to move into an apartment that is triangulated with all the fast food near him, and DoorDash finally got him. DoorDash is my my unwitting accomplice.
What if there's a Final Destination movie where everybody dies of COVID?
Right, and he's like. He's talking to his bosses, and he's like, "No, purely for numbers. Come on, man, you got to give it to me."
Come on, dude. Yeah. I got them all. Every single goddamn one of them. Some of them had the antibodies.
Yeah,
and like the little like Rube Goldberg things are like how the germs get onto them.
Oh yeah. See, now you're thinking of new and interesting ways to make a film. Yeah. All right, this is one I'm excited about. I don't know that this will work for you. But it's the new movie from Ryan Coogler, who made the Black Panther movies. It stars Michael B. Jordan. It's called Sinners. And the logline is, trying to leave their troubled lives behind, twin brothers return to their hometown to start again, only to discover that an even greater evil is waiting to welcome them back. I think this is vampires, Andrew.
Walmart.
Reconstruction has taken over their town.
Is Michael B. Jordan? Michael B. Jordan's playing two people in this movie.
He's playing twin.
I will not be watching this movie.
Twin brothers. No,
I don't know. I don't like fucking. I like Michael B. Jordan, and I liked the most recent Black Panther movie.
What about vamps, dude?
I don't know. Fucking who cares about vampires?
Nosferatu, dude, made a bunch of money.
Either if you care about vampires, you're either goth or horny, and if you're goth, you're also horny generally.
Yeah, I was gonna say those are like peas in a pod.
Very few people, very few groups of people are hornier than goths. I've always said that. So like I'm probably not gonna watch that. I don't really care about Haley Steinfeld's in it. She's dope.
Yeah, and
I like Michael B. Jordan, like I said. So,
all right.
But I probably won't be watching it. No, you're gonna watch it though.
Oh yeah, for sure. I mean, I'm passionate about cinema, so. I'll be seeing this film.
That's in April.
Mission Impossible: The Final Reckoning. This is the last one, Andrew. How many more reckonings? There's no more reckonings.
You know what, man? It might be time to watch a Mission Impossible movie. I've never seen one.
They're fucking dope, man. The last few have been really great. I mean, they're movies that I really enjoy anyway. But like, this one also is AI is the villain. You'd like that.
What are they?
There's like an AI that's gonna take over the world, and Ethan Hunt has to stop it.
That's his name in it, Ethan Hunt.
Yeah, he's got to punch the AI somehow to kill it. So originally,
AI.
Yeah, well, it's like evil forces are trying to get a hold of this AI to blah blah blah, and he's got to stop it.
He beats up Elon Musk. And Elon just keeps trying to Nazi salute chop him constantly.
Yeah, and talk about falling birth rates.
Yeah, no, I have autism. That's why my arm moves exactly like the Nazis' arm moves.
Yeah, and no, you don't understand. Plummeting birth rates are really, and he's just. I'd watch Tom Cruise punch him for an hour. If that were the entire movie, take my money twice. I don't give,
But I'm the meme lord. Dude,
think
it
about
sucks, bro. I love SpaceX, but it
Yeah.
fucking sucks, dude.
Think about Dogecoin, and then
Isn't it funny? It's called Doge.
uh,
It's a very important thing in our government now. Named
yuck.
after a shit coin.
Yeah, that bums me out. What doesn't bum me out?
Anyway,
New Mission Impossible. Yeah. So okay, this is a part 2 though. So I feel like you'd have to watch Mission Impossible: Dead Reckoning,
God
which
damn it!
they're
That changes everything.
yeah. I mean, they're
Come on.
easy to watch. They're not hard to to enjoy.
No movies.
No movies are easy to watch.
No movies are easy to watch. Dustin.
If you're Andrew Idell,
I have to
that's-
be like, you know what? You want to do the same thing for 3 hours, and it's not video games.
right.
I said nay. Or talk to Dusty
Yeah.
while being recorded. Oh god damn it, dude! Dead Reckoning Part 1 is 2 hours and 43 minutes long.
It takes a long time for them to get that AI.
Part 2 is gonna be long too.
Yeah. What if it was a tidy 45 minutes? Oh shit, it's here. Let's just put a virus in it.
There's the AI. Just unplug it. That's all right.
Yeah. All right. I feel like there's a somewhat warm. It's at least not as frosty.
There's a chance. Just why are we making these movies so? This is a stupid action movie, and we're making it 3 hours long. Dusty,
Nah, dude, it's the final, bro. It is the final reckoning. God damn
this
it.
is the Dead Reckoning.
Oh yeah, well, you got to dead reckon before you final reckon.
I guess you
Everybody
gotta
knows
set it up.
that.
I guess you got to set it up. But
Yeah.
god damn it, we don't have to have things be 3 hours long anymore.
All right. Another one I'm really
What's the one before Dead Reckoning? I apologize for stepping.
Fallout's
Fallout.
pretty dope as well, but it's
Fallout.
over 2 hours. for
2
sure.
hours 27 minutes. All
Yeah.
right, let's look at the one before that. The one before that is Rogue Nation. Am I right?
Yep.
Rogue Nation is 2 hours 11 minutes. We're getting shorter every movie.
Here
So
we
let's
go.
see how far
Yeah.
back I get. I have to go before I get to like Ving Rhames in
manageable.
all of these, huh?
Yep. And his hats, his assorted hats.
Yeah, let's give up on the hats. How about that? 2 hours 12 minutes. We got a minute longer with Ghost Protocol. Let's go. One more movie, Rogue Nation. Isn't that the one I just looked at? No. They just call these things. I think it is the one I just looked at. Anyway, we're looking over 2 hours, no matter what.
Yeah. You're pretty much in for 2 hours.
Jesus Christ.
Could be shorter. How's 28 years later grab you, Andrew?
Zombies?
Zombies.
I'm trying to decide if I dislike zombies or vampires more.
Vampires. Did you ever see the other two 28 movies?
No.
I mean, you have a brother. You have Jacob as your brother. I thought it might have happened at some point.
No, we watched one of the Evil Dead.
Oh
What was
yeah,
those movies?
sure.
One of those? No, I don't know if that's what it was called. He's
Evil
gonna be so
Dead,
mad at
Evil
me
Dead
for not
2,
remembering.
Army of Darkness.
It might have been Evil Dead 2.
Sounds right. That's
I
the
can't
one to show
remember.
people.
We watched one, and it was pretty good. Yeah, I mean, there was a little girl. It was kind of a skrank, you know, or is that the first one?
In Evil
That
Dead.
was like, yeah, that was like her thing. That was her. Jacob's so mad at me. I don't know. I don't know if it was. I don't even know if it was an Evil Dead movie that we watched.
I don't know if I've ever seen a movie.
We watched it. We watched a zombie movie, and I can't remember what it was, but it was pretty good.
28 years later, very excited for. That's on Dusty's personal list of movies I'm most excited for this year. I love the other two. I hope this one's good. Here's a curveball for you, Andrew. Here's a movie that in theory I should be excited for, but I am not.
Is it
Sure.
fucking? God damn it! The Strangers. Another
No.
one?
I mean, I'm not excited for that either, but I will go see it because I am passionate about cinema.
You are
So-
passionate about cinema. If I say one thing about Dusty, it's that he's passionate about cinema.
Jurassic World, Rebirth.
They're putting colons in Jurassic World now.
Oh yeah, they've been Colon and Jurassic World. 5 years post Jurassic World Dominion. Hey, Andrew, real quick, ask me what I remember about Jurassic World Dominion.
What do you remember about Jurassic World Dominion?
Not a goddamn thing. uh, an expedition braves isolated equatorial regions to extract DNA from 3 massive prehistoric creatures for a groundbreaking medical breakthrough. It's Jurassic Park.
Why is
What are you
everything?
doing?
Why
What?
does every screenshot from this movie that I'm seeing look so weird? Why does that look so weird, Dusty?
That's Scarlett
You know what I'm talking about?
Johansson. Yeah,
She's
well,
like shiny. It looks like she's computer generated.
yeah. It's
Are they
very,
like? Did they do like some new technology? Because that looks like AI. Look at her fingers.
It might be superimposed.
I think this is AI.
Yeah, well, because there hasn't been a trailer yet. I don't.
Oh,
And I
so
don't
this
think
is
that
AI.
Yeah,
That's
and
why this looks so weird.
Uh,
Okay, I was worried. I was like, did they make? Is this the first AI movie? Like, is this what they're doing now?
I love Jurassic Park. It is well established on this podcast. We did an episode about it.
You got a Jurassic Park themed wedding.
Yes, and I love it. Top 10 movie
And
of,
I
of
love
mine all
ScarJo.
time.
So,
But I don't think that this is going to be good. I like.
we got to stop making Jurassic Park movies.
Well, it's so far from what the inherent premise of Jurassic Park is, which is like science run amok, mankind is
Could versus should.
Is out of control. Right. Could versus should. And like now I bet the plot of this movie is like they're like, oh man, the dino DNA can
Dinosaurs.
fix dino DNA can like cure cancer. But we got to get the blood from the dinosaurs. So now they got to go to the island and they got to get the dinosaur blood. I bet because it says groundbreaking medical breakthrough. So it's like it's got to be a cure for something, and then they got to go
Ozempic.
do it. Yeah,
Dino Zempic.
there it is. That's
like
the
that
movie.
One?
Yeah,
that's what they should call it. What we should do is the day before this releases, we should get our hands on my brother Jacob recorded one of my favorite podcasts of all time.
Yeah,
solo in his car, screaming into his phone
just
about
into the
Jurassic
abyss
about Jurassic World: Fallen Kingdom for a while. I can't remember how long the episode.
It was like 45 minutes.
45 minutes or something. We got to re-release it on our feed.
Yeah, that's.
I don't care if he lets us. He sent it to us in Dropbox, so I'm gonna do it.
Now, here's where my money is. If I were betting, I'm putting all my chips in on this being the film that you go see in 2025 if you see a film.
Oh, okay. I was like Jurassic Park. No,
no.
Wildly mistaken if you think that's the movie I'm going to see this year.
Yeah. Untitled Trey Parker, Matt Stone, Kendrick Lamar film.
That third one's a bit of a curveball.
It's set to be released July 4th. The premise: a young black man who is interning as a slave reenactor at a living history museum discovers that his white girlfriend's ancestors once owned his.
They just put Kendrick Lamar's name on that. They were like, "Hey, you won't make this." Kendrick Lamar helped us make this.
No, I think he's in it. I think he stars in it because
he might be the guy.
Yeah, I think he's the main guy in it.
I mean, if that is in theaters and comes near me, like the Book of Mormon is, and I'm going to see the Book of Mormon again next week, February 2nd, I think it's the 2nd, in Bakersfield, and I can't wait. The Book of Mormon is one of the greatest things I've ever seen. So we've got the Book of Mormon and South Park. Like, these guys haven't missed. They didn't. I don't think they wrote Basketball, but Basketball was amazing.
Yeah, that's the Zucker brothers, I believe.
Just everything they touch.
Yeah.
So very good chance I go see it.
I figured this was the one. So that's where all my chips are. We've got so let me know if any of this piques your interest. We got I Know What You Did Last Summer remake coming out that has Jennifer Love Hewitt in it again. I bet she's the mom. I don't understand the I know what you did last summer thing where like okay, so they hit a drifter with their car, they think he's dead, they throw him in the ocean or whatever, and then like a year later, all their friends start dying, and none of them go like, hey, maybe it's that drifter we killed. Maybe that guy wasn't all the way dead. Now he's back. The
Maybe.
you know what I mean?
mean, I feel like that's the thing, dude. How do you not make sure he's dead?
Right.
If I'm throwing this guy in a river, this is morbid, but it's true. If I'm throwing this guy in a river, I'm running him over like 3 or 4 more times.
Yeah. You gotta double check.
Doom, 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 doom.
It's gonna sound like the Jaws theme.
I'm just gonna keep hitting him and just make sure. All right, is he moving? All right, is he writhing?
Yeah.
By the way, I'm seeing they might be making a Book of Mormon movie, which is very interesting.
Yeah, I saw that as well. So there's a new Naked Gun movie that I'm interested in because the Naked Gun. I don't know if you ever watched any of the Naked Guns.
Yeah, is that
Leslie Nielsen?
Yeah, but who are they having play him now?
I believe Liam Neeson is playing.
Liam Neeson, yeah, because I remember somebody said this on the podcast, and I said they were like, "Get me the celebrity with the name the closest to Leslie Nielsen."
Yeah, for a second when I was looking this one up, I did a double take because I was like, Leslie Nielsen's been dead a while. They can't put him in this movie. But it's directed by one of the Lonely Island guys, Akiva, and it's written by him. And for some reason, it has Kevin Durant in it.
That's Kevin Durant with a D.
Okay, is that not the basketball
different
guy?
Different guy.
Not even the same dude.
Not even the same dude.
That's another dude.
This has Pamela Anderson, Liam Neeson, Kevin Durant, Paul Walter Hauser. Who's that?
Oh, he was
big fat guy.
He was in the Olympic bomber movie, the Clint Eastwood one about the Atlanta bombing.
Okay. Busta Rhymes, Cody Rhodes is in it. Liza Koshy. This is a real weird.
Well, because the old Naked Guns they had OJ in them, so it's like kind of a weird, OJ trying to run, tough look in the old, in those old.
Because his knees didn't bend anymore.
Yeah, because his knees are destroyed. Also, clearly quick, he never ran. So
we got to talk about after we're done with this. Billy Ray Cyrus.
Oh, I'm unaware, so you'll have to break the story for me. But I saw a little thing come up, but I didn't read about it. So Naked Gun, I'm putting a pin in it of I'm interested because I love those old Zucker Brothers movies. They're so funny. But we'll see.
If it's different people making it and different people starring in it.
Yeah, that's why it's on the maybe list. But again, I am passionate about cinema, so I might go see it. Plus, I like Akiva. I think he's funny. I think his sensibility is good. So I imagine that it'll at least be funny.
Yeah, I mean it's probably gonna have some moments, but I don't trust anything that's like, oh, we're making we're remaking this very distinct comedy thing,
right? And
none
of the guys are in it.
We're having completely different minds work on it when this is such a distinct thing. It has to come from certain people,
Yeah. All right. I had to put one on this list. Andrew, I didn't believe this when I first saw it. They're making Freakier Friday, a sequel to the Lindsay Lohan, Jamie Lee Curtis Freaky Friday.
Is it Lindsay and Jamie Lee?
They're back.
Hey, good for them.
But
you know what? Yeah, I'll go ahead.
Well, you're going to want to hear the synopsis before you.
I don't think the synopsis matters for the record. I'll tell you.
Years after Tess and Anna endured an identity crisis, Anna now has a daughter and a soon-to-be stepdaughter. As they navigate the challenges that come with two families, looks like there's going to be another Freaky Friday situation.
Oh man, I gotta.
But this Friday's freakier. It turns out
I gotta make the daughter movie list for the record. But I have a girlfriend.
Yeah.
Who is probably going to be really stoked to watch this movie. I'm not sure.
Yeah.
But I'm pretty sure she's going to be really stoked to watch this movie. I get to watch movies for free. So, out of all the movies that we have discussed today,
That might be the one.
The likeliest one is probably
Yeah.
the Freaky Friday movie. And I'll
What
probably go and
about-
have a great time.
Yeah.
It's gonna stink. It's probably not gonna be great, but like, I like Jamie Lee. I like Lindsay. You know.
What about Andrew? Saw 11 coming out in the fall. Logline? Glad you asked.
Yeah.
The 11th installment of the Saw film franchise. Thanks.
No, they nailed that. Okay.
Yeah. Earlier today, I paid it forward at the Starbucks, and then I saw that you did not pay
You
it
broke
forward.
the chain.
Now you must break these chains attached to your spinal column. Live or die. The choice is yours.
When you drive into our apartment complex, you always cut the corner. And every time I have to hit my brakes. If you just went around in the wide way, we both have a lane to go and neither of us have to stop. For that, you must die.
Yeah. all of our Saw impressions sort of go Jesse Ventura in the end. It has a little bit of Jesse.
You moved your family down to the Baja.
Down here in the Baja, I came over to ask for flour, and you said that you didn't have any. But then later, I could smell delicious breads and cookies being made. And in the Baja, we share. So now you must drown in flour. Live or die.
Do not bring your colonial ways to the Baja.
Here it's more of a barter system that we use. Is it mostly me trying to barter? Yes, but that is not important.
Me trying to negotiate with the various monkeys and goats that live in the Baja.
The monkey.
The monkey. Jesse Ventura and a monkey. I watched that movie.
10 out of 10 times. All right,
the monkey.
I've got two more for you, and then we can wrap it up. The Anaconda.
No.
Hold on. Hold on.
Big snake. It's funny.
This stars your man, Fede Grand.
Ice Cube. Oh, okay.
Steve Zahn.
Steve Zahn? Who's Steve Zahn?
You love a Steve Zahn. I'm sure you do.
Oh, yeah, dude. That guy's funny.
Yeah. We got Steve Zahn. We got Paul Rudd, who, as you'll recall, the goddamn Ant-Man.
The goddamn Ant-Man. He's real small. He's funny.
Yeah. Or sometimes he's real big. He goes real big, too.
That's Steve Zahn.
That's Steve Zahn, yeah.
For those of you who don't know who Steve Zahn is.
And Jack Black are in the Anaconda.
Starting to cool on the jacket, on the Jables a little bit.
Yeah.
Hey, the beard is too much.
You think so?
It's too much beard,
you think it
bro.
does too much?
It makes me so uncomfortable. A guy like Jack Black, like I think what happens to a lot of unattractive people is they just give up because they're like, okay, I'm just gonna lean into this ugly thing, right?
Right.
We don't listen. He's got great facial expressions.
Yeah.
It's like I saw Brian Regan. He had a beard. Couldn't see what his face was doing. That's Brian Regan.
That's 90% of what you're doing.
We got Jables with a beard. I don't like it.
The Anaconda is a group of childhood friends who have grown distant come back together to remake their favorite film. Chaos and carnage ensue as they face the Anaconda. So I assume that this is like a comedic take on the Ice Cube movie Anaconda, and these dudes are trying to remake it and like somehow get themselves caught in an Anaconda situation.
They're a group of Wait, hold on.
It's like a meta version of it because
A group of circus performers on their way to what they think is a new. This is not what you read, right?
No, I'm reading The Anaconda. What are you reading?
This is the Anaconda. A group of circus performers on their way to what they think is a new performance location become stranded in a lush rainforest after the boat they were on and the captain leading the way are eaten and destroyed by an anaconda. They cross paths with a deadly poacher who is hunting the anaconda, who realizes that he might now have enough bait to catch him. But being circus performers, you know they've got a few survival tricks up their sleeves. That is the Anaconda, starring Steve Zahn, Paul Rudd, and Jack Black on IMDb.
Well, what I just read is also on IMDb, starring Steve Zahn, Paul Rudd, and Jack Black.
No, it's not, dude. No, I bet yours is the correct one. Maybe mine is the movie that they're trying to make.
No, because they're trying to remake Anaconda.
Well, listen, bro. I didn't make this.
No,
you know?
I look. I don't doubt you. I'm looking right at it.
Group circus performers, bro. That's what
What
Steve's
the-
on. Paul Rudd and Jack
What
Black.
the hell is this?
Yeah, I don't know. We got a mystery on our hands.
We got 2 anacondas.
We got.
That's
I
that
don't
would
like-
not be.
We got sisters.
That would not be unlike the original movie Anaconda, where there were 2 anacondas.
There's also 2 anacondas in the Jackass 2 stunt.
In the ball pit, they forgot.
Yeah, the ball pit.
They forgot about the second one.
Forgot
All
about
right,
the other snake.
La-
I bet
last,
yours is the correct one.
Well, either way, I'm interested. They both seem weird, but you
Yeah,
know.
I'm not fully against this, to be honest. I like those 3 guys, and Thandie Newton's in it. I don't like her name.
Yeah.
Sounds like somebody trying to say Sandy with a horrible lisp. It drives me nuts. But
All right,
you imagine that in Greece? Sandy!
Come on, Thandie.
Come on, Sandy! Nobody watches that movie anymore.
No.
Stranded at the drive-in.
All right, last attempt. Here we go. Avatar, Fire and Ash. No?
More like fire and ass.
This is asking about the logline sequel of Avatar: The Way of Water. Guess what, Andrew? The plot is unknown.
When's it supposed to come out?
December of this year.
Hey, they didn't take 20 years to make this.
Yeah, I think he's almost done with the next 2. In fact,
I didn't
they're
watch.
supposed to be like 6.
I didn't watch The Way of the Water.
It has like beautiful visuals. The way that they do the water is incredible. Like true, it's like
You know what's
it's
funny about
remarkable.
that though? Just show water. Just have water.
Yeah, but you can't
You
put
know what-
you can't
you
put the
know-
actors in real water.
Sure, you can.
No, it doesn't. It doesn't work. It gets all fucked up.
They're in
And
real
so-
water in Jaws, weren't they?
Yeah, but Steven
they,
Spielberg
Dustin?
said Spielberg said that was the worst experience of his life.
I don't care, bro. You're making. This
yeah,
is supposed to be a cinematic achievement.
yeah.
Get freaking Zoe Saldana wet a little bit, you know?
I bet this movie, just like the other 2, makes like $2 billion, and I'm like, "Veh." Veh about Avatar. Like, yeah, that just doesn't do it for me.
that should be our myth from now on.
That's my vampire guy.
Myth.
Yeah. All right. Look, I'm happy I got like 3 or 4 bites at the apple.
See, I gotta commit to a movie. I
Okay.
said I wanted to commit to a movie. I don't think committing to Freaky Friday would be fair
Sure.
because it's not necessarily going to be my idea that I go see that movie in theaters, right? But the hard thing is I got to remember all the movies that we just talked about. Oh,
I think it's Trey and Matt.
I'll commit to the Trey and Matt, but if the
Yeah.
Trey and Matt thing doesn't happen, I'll go see a different one.
Okay. Final Destination Bloodlines.
Because I don't know if you know, Dusty. I won't have to pay to see this movie.
I'm gonna throw you out a window when I see you.
Yeah, I
next.
won't have to pay a dime.
It's,
Got that card that I flash.
So that's I cut some out because I still think they're funny or they're interesting, but that's a movie, that's a 2025 movie preview.
I appreciate that.
There's a lot more that of course I will go see because I am passionate about cinema.
Yeah, you got to be passionate about something.
Got to be
you know?
passionate about something.
Well, I appreciate that. Billy Ray Cyrus
Yeah,
played at Trump's inauguration at one of his balls.
of course he did. With Snoop Dogg.
No, and not with Lil Nas X either.
Lil Nas X played at one.
No, I'm just saying because Old Town Road.
Oh, okay, yeah. But Snoop Dogg played at a different thing then.
He did. He did. Very interesting turnaround. This is what Billy Ray Cyrus looks like now.
Oh. That's
Kind of a psycho circus freak, you know?
he looks like Hillbilly Nosferatu.
I haven't seen
But-
Nosferatu. I don't know what that is.
Nosferatu in his
He
car.
looks like one of the Devil's Rejects now.
Yeah, he definitely has Psycho Circus freak energy.
And
you know.
he had horrible technical difficulties
To play
during
his
show.
his one song.
Hey, I like Achy Breaky Heart, but
I'm just saying that's
I
what
know.
you got him there for, right? He doesn't
This
have a
is what-
second hit.
but he started trying to kill time.
Sure.
He has Old Town Road.
Right, but that's not his. That's Lil Nas X.
Well, I mean, you didn't see this performance.
Oh no.
Just what a fool I've been. And laugh and joke
Can you hear this?
about me on the phone. There you go. Oh, you can tell my own. Go back to the phone.
So if you can't tell, that's Achy Breaky Heart. That's what that song sounds like now.
But why doesn't he have a guitar?
He's having technical difficulties.
So he decided acapella's the way to go?
Oh yeah.
Oof.
Or you can tell my feet to hit the floor. Or you can tell my lips to tell my fingertips. They won't be reaching out for you no more. One time. Don't tell my
I gotta find.
blow up and kill us. Woo!
Oh no.
Thank you. Good night.
He wooed. But I gotta find. He also started to sing. Oh, here it is.
Ride till I can't no
Oh,
more.
it won't get
Gonna
loud
take
enough.
My horse, Old Town Road,
Can you hear him?
I'm gonna take my horse to the Old Town Road. I'm gonna.
It won't get loud enough, so I can't. But you can tell what that is.
Yeah.
He kept going back and forth
He's-
and having them finish the line. He goes, "They told me to kill as much time as I can." He says into his mic.
His last album,
fuck.
denoting his he's clearly been having some issues because 2017 the album was called Set the Record Straight,
Yeah.
right? Then 2019 the Snake Doctor Circus. Who knows what that is?
The Snake Doctor Circus?
Yeah,
That's pretty badass, dude.
that's Psycho Circus freak stuff.
That's
dude.
something that you and I would both like, though. Like the album title, Snake Doctors. Like if George Thorogood came out with an album
Sure.
called Snake Doctor Circus, we would think that's the most badass thing we've ever heard in our lives.
Well,
you know?
sometimes, yeah, it is dependent upon the messenger.
person.
You know,
yeah, it's person dependent for sure.
Yeah. He has an album from 2000 called Southern Rain. Different than
yeah.
regular rain.
It smells funny.
Yeah. This.
Don't tell my heart.
He sounds terrible.
He
And why?
sounds really bad.
Why is the? You would think that they'd have set his stuff up beforehand. Suddenly he's got technical difficulties.
Listen, at the inauguration, Carrie Underwood's background music didn't work, so she had to sing "America the Beautiful" with no backing track, a cappella. She rocked that shit though, because she could sing really well. I don't know if
Right,
you know
she
that.
hasn't ruined her voice.
Yeah, so like his son came out and said that his dad's like he like pleaded for his dad to get healthy or something, that he's not healthy.
He's
He
in
looks
rough
like he's
shape.
on crack.
Yeah,
but-
he's in rough shape. It looks like he went to the Snake Doctor.
Hell yeah,
The Snake Doctor circus, dude, to try to get his blood fixed.
I got bad blood. Can you?
Yeah, okay, I need new blood. Not unlike the WCW storyline. Didn't work for him either. Okay.
The best I can do is the Millionaires Club.
Oh, god damn it.
God damn it! It's 2 weeks in a row. We've made or
Hey, look.
2 out of 3 weeks. We made a.
I gotta swing things towards my areas of expertise. You know what I mean?
I like it.
So, all right. You want to do a little bracket talk?
Yeah. So we did.
But-
We built the. Go ahead.
Oh, just talking shop. You know,
Talking
bracket chat.
shop, dude. We're just. You know what? I hate chopping it up.
You don't enjoy that?
Oh, he's coming over to chop it up. Chop what
Yeah.
up?
A person that I talked to today said, with that being said, like 500 times in our
Oh yeah,
conversation.
there's people who like get stuck on like sayings.
Yeah. And I was like, I I don't even really know what that means. You already said it, so why are you qualifying the thing? With that being said, of course, again, I'm going to reiterate the thing I already said.
I've got this. I've got this guy on my Facebook who says this thing called life a lot.
Oh yeah,
Oh,
that's well, that guy's really, he's thinking about stuff.
dude, he's really profound.
Yeah. He's cracked the code. Uh, so you were gonna say we sutured up. We tightened up the terrible songs draft. Go find that on Spotify, the playlist for the Soul Sister Memorial Tournament of Crap uh, bracket that we're doing. So we need a few more brackets, and we're kicking around some ideas. So what do you think, Andrew?
I think I've got a few ideas.
Okay.
We probably want to stay in kind of pop culture-y, relatable. My first idea is walkout songs.
Ooh. Okay.
So you're gonna be in a big fight,
Yeah.
and we got to bring what the best walkout songs would be.
I like that quite a bit. Yeah.
Right.
I'd say put that down. How many do we need? Do we need 4 or 5?
We'll do 4 for March Madness. We'll do 4.
Okay.
But that means that everyone has to be settled in one episode.
Right.
Every bracket has to be settled in one
I
episode.
think we can do that.
So, yeah.
Okay. I was thinking, because if we kind of touched on it, if this is too similar to the bad songs one, we don't have to do it. But I was thinking while we were discussing that, we were going through most overplayed song. So maybe it's the I never have to hear it in my life again bracket.
It could be a good song,
right. Be a great song. One of the all-timers.
but we've heard it too many times.
But I would be fine going through the rest of my life never hearing it again.
Do we think I like it? Do we think there's 12?
Oh yeah, for sure.
And we could even do a smaller bracket and not have buys, but
Right.
Okay, yeah, I like that one.
Okay.
I like that one.
I think that's good.
So my remaining 2, because we need one more after that.
Yeah.
My remaining 2 are monologues.
Okay. Like movie monologues?
Like movie monologues.
Okay.
See, I don't know if I have enough for that, and Robert Shaw might just win.
Right. Well, he's got 2 in the bracket.
Yeah.
Already. So.
Because you've got Robert Shaw, you've got Glengarry Glen Ross, you've got the network. You've got there's some,
Yeah, there's Tarantino ones.
Yeah, I was gonna say there's Samuel L.
You know what I really liked today. I sent Andrew a clip of in Jaws. Of course, there's the famous USS Indianapolis monologue, but there's also another Robert Shaw monologue where he's talking to the townspeople before about how he'll catch the shark, and the opening to that monologue is just him going, "You know what I do, or you know who I am, and you know what I do to make a living." And I just, one time in my life, it would be so dope in a room full of people to introduce myself that way. Because everybody in that town knows Quint. And they know that that's his shit. And they probably hate Quint, really, because he's not an easy guy to be around.
Quint's awful.
Yeah.
And like, one of my favorite things is the blue collar guy that thinks everybody's stupid.
Yeah. But he's like, you know who I am. And you know what I do for work, and they're like, "Oh shit!" Now Quint, now Quint's in the race, And then I watched the USS Indianapolis speech, and I don't know if this is the first time it's dawned on me, but one of the subtle things I really like in it is he keeps calling Brody Chief while he's unwinding the story, like giving him facts, but he just keeps going. You know how he goes, first shark that came up was a 13-foot tiger shark. You know how you know that, Chief? You measure from the dorsal to the tail. And then Hooper, Richard Dreyfuss's character, he starts calling him Mr. Hooper, and he's like weaving their names in while he's emphasizing his points, and that just really like sold it to me this time. That it's because that's such an old guy thing to do.
Oh yeah,
know, like
kind
a
of
grizzled
halfway relating and halfway relating and halfway demeaning. Like,
right, halfway kind of sunning them, but also like making sure they're painted. Like, here's the important parts,
pulling you in.
Yeah,
and like, but his eyes are what do it for me.
Yeah, and he wrote that. Do you know that?
I knew. Yeah, he like conceived of it. Like, he's like half squinting, and the way that he like keeps looking up at them but he's like detached because he's thinking about a terrible thing that happened to him. But then he'll look up at him. You know what I mean?
Well, like, and the whole. I mean, I'm not cracking the code. Draws is brilliant, but one of the really subtle, brilliant things is like they start trading the Scar stories, right? And it's like, oh, I got one that beats that, and I got one that beats that, and then Dreyfuss starts doing comedy. He's like, the worst one I got, and he opens his shirt and he goes, right here. He goes,
his heart. Yeah,
Mary, whatever broke my heart, and he starts laughing, and then he notices one on Quint that Quentin didn't talk about, and he goes, "What's that one? Tattoo you had removed or whatever?" And he's laughing, and Quentin just goes, "No, that's from the USS Indianapolis." And Dreyfuss immediately stops and goes, "You were on the Indianapolis?"
Damn,
like
wait,
complete, and it's like Quentin didn't want to tell that story. That's not fun kind of bullshit guy stuff where you're sitting around swapping stories. Like, he doesn't want to tell that story, but now he has to. And the only way he knows how to tell it is like the most devastating version of it possible.
Well, yeah, because you can't sugarcoat that. And like he has to, and Hooper's like the perfect person to tell that story to.
Yeah.
You know, somebody who knows what it is and respects sharks and understands sharks and knows all that stuff. Like, I don't know. It's just, it's
brilliant.
It's multi-layered, so good. So like, I would love to do monologues, but I just don't know that like this is a race. Like I at least for me, like the network one's amazing, but like, and
the one at the end of Pulp Fiction where he's talking to Ringo and he goes, "I'm the tyranny of evil men, but I'm trying, Ringo. I'm trying to be the shepherd." Like, that one gives me goosebumps when I watch it because it goes through all these different level changes and stuff. But
and Denzel in Remember the Titans and Denzel in Training Day.
Yeah. Like, and Denzel in pretty much anything.
He's always got a good monologue in there. Yeah.
But
so like
that could be a fun one.
I think it would be fun, but it might have to be like that. Might have to be like an 8 entry bracket or something.
Right.
My other one is guilty pleasures in general.
Yeah,
I know we talked about doing guilty pleasure songs.
Yeah.
But I think we should do guilty pleasures in general.
See, the only concern I would have for that is if it's like a movie that one of us, or a song, like a song is easy to listen to and sort of gauge. But like if it's a movie or if it's an activity that the other person hasn't seen or doesn't involve themselves in, then it might be hard to judge it.
That's a good point. Because if one of my guilty pleasures is that I like to like wear high heels and walk around my house in a skirt, like you haven't experienced that enough, at least.
Right. No judgment. I just haven't experienced it. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, that's a good point.
So that's the only thing I could think of that might throw a wrench in. So it would
have to be like if we did guilty pleasures, we'd have to do guilty pleasure songs. But we also talked about CCR songs.
Yeah, that was my thought, because I was thinking like, do we do a dad rock bracket or like an old guy rock bracket, or I just love Creedence. There's enough Creedence songs to go around.
Boomer Rock would be sick though.
Boomer Rock would be fun. So I don't know if we extend the bracket to include just any kind of like classic, or like
70s and 80s hard rock.
Like, yeah, I'd say from 60s to 1980.
The problem is though, we'd have to figure out a stipulation that, or at least maybe we just say we both know what we mean, because like we're not going to put the Beatles in this.
Right. This is from like Bob Seger.
This is
Steve Miller
this is
Band.
Foghat and Blue Oyster Cult and okay.
Yeah.
I like Boomer Rock. Or Dad Rock, or however we want to do it.
Because we got to bring.
CCR is going to make the bracket.
Oh
for
yeah.
sure.
but then we got to bring the songs and then whittle down the list, which is going to be the hardest part. Because I can think of like
Oh,
30
dude.
songs off the top of my head.
Fucking Godzilla.
Look out, dude. There goes Tokyo. You know what I
There
mean?
goes Tokyo. There goes Godzilla. Dude, that song is a 4-minute guitar solo. The
Yeah.
whole song is a guitar
Oh,
solo.
fucking 4-play long time, 10
Oh,
minutes
dude.
of just what are you gonna do? But that's what we need.
25 or 6-4 by Chicago.
Yeah.
Oh man. Sitting cross-legged on the floor.
Yeah.
So yeah, I think we do Boomer Rock.
Okay. Boomer Rock sounds fun.
Jacob might want to jump in on Boomer Rock.
Yeah.
So we'll
We're
we'll
doing
do
overplayed songs,
walkout songs. and
walkout
Boomer
songs, Boomer Rock, worst song in the world.
Rock. Worst song in the world.
Yeah.
So that's good. We've got 2 negatives, 2 positives.
Yeah.
The yin and the yang, dog.
Well, and again, the stipulation to the overplayed songs one is the only way that it gets so overplayed that I never want to hear it again is because I at one point loved it quite a bit.
Yeah.
Like
Well,
I could
it depends. Yeah.
for me at least, like I could put all of 40 Ounces to Freedom on that list, but I love 40 Ounces to Freedom. I
could just
never
straight up put Bruno Mars on that list.
Yeah, like I never need to listen to 40 Ounces ever again. Like,
Oh, dude,
it's in there.
Sublime's gonna be on this list.
Right. It just
I'll shut the studio down if if Sublime gets rejected.
every song I've ever played in a cover band goes on this list. You know.
Oh man,
That's,
Tennessee Whiskey, fucking Wagon Wheel. I can't believe you shut me down on Wagon Wheel.
I like that song. I don't know. I'm
I
passionate
can't
about
get
cinema.
mad.
I like
can't-
Wagon Wheel.
I can't get mad. I liked Picture, man. I can't
Yeah,
get mad.
what are you gonna do? You know.
Wagon Wheel.
Sometimes they hit you. If I die in what is it? If I die in Memphis, at least I die free. Shit, man.
That's in Wagon Wheel.
Or in Raleigh, because he's in North Carolina. Yeah,
I've never
at
listened
least
to the words of that song.
at least I
just remember when we were in that cover band, I had to
Yeah.
sing the harmonies to "Hey Mama Rock Me."
if I die in Raleigh, at least I will die free. I'm like, well, shit, man.
It's a dope line.
Yeah,
It's a dope
that's
line.
good line.
I can't get mad. Did you know that Hank Williams? You know the singer Hank Williams?
Oh, I'm familiar.
The first
with
one?
Hank Williams. Yeah, of course.
You know how old he was when he died?
He was like 28 or something, right?
He's 29 years old.
Yeah,
He just like straight up OD'd in the back of some guy's car.
yeah. Well, I thought he had like a stomach problem or something. I thought.
No, it was like he had spina bifida growing up, and
Yeah.
then at some point he hurt himself again, and he got hooked on drugs.
His spine
and
was
alcohol.
bifided. That sucks.
I can't believe somebody bifided his spine, bro.
One of the greatest
And-
singers, best looking motherfuckers of all time.
Spine's fucked up though.
Yeah.
Fix my spine, bitch. Some guy was like giving him a ride
Yeah.
to a show, and he got hammered and took some drugs in the backseat of a car. Drugs, by the way, that were just prescribed to him by a guy who was pretending to be a doctor and
Just
like fooled all the pharmacies.
hella barbiturates, dude.
This is like the 50s in a
yeah.
nutshell. The guy who gave him the fucking drugs was pretending to be a doctor and was still able to procure drugs. And then he took these drugs, and then they called the ambulance because they're like, hey, this guy's kind of whacked out. And the ambulance comes, and the guy gives him what was it that he gave him to like counteract the issue? But it had morphine in it. So they just gave him more drugs. Like they just pumped him full of opiates when he's already messed up.
Yeah.
And then they left. They checked into a hotel at 7:30 p.m. Got 2 steaks. They ate the steaks. Get in the car at 10:30. Check out of the hotel. They're in the hotel for 3 hours. They drive away. He dies on the road on the way there to the next spot.
Yeah. That sucks.
God damn.
That sucks a lot. Have you ever heard
There
the
was-
Johnny Cash song, "The Night Hank Williams Came to Town"?
No,
That's a good song. That's
dude,
on the
Hank Williams was a bad motherfucker,
yeah.
dude.
That's on the old dusty old country playlist that I have. My don't.
How's
Mess
the
Around.
Dirty Pants playlist coming along?
That's the one that has that on it. Yeah.
Oh, it's the
The-
Dirty Pants playlist. The
Yeah. The
Working
Dirty
Man's
Bottom.
playlist?
Yeah. The Dirty Bottoms playlist.
All right.
Have you ever heard what's it called? "The Ride" by David Allan Coe,
I think I've heard that one.
where it's essentially Hank Williams gives the ghost of Hank Williams gives him a ride to Nashville.
God damn.
And at the end, he
You
goes,
know this place will kill you, right?
right. Well, he goes, as I got out the car, I told him, "Mister, Many thanks. And he goes, you don't have to call me Mister. The whole world called me Hank. And it's like that old ass country, that old country run. Fantastic.
They loved giving props to each other back in the day, man.
That's like half the David Allan Coe's the Beastie Boys of old country dudes because he just names all the other guys in bands.
Oh yeah,
and like why he's cooler than those dudes.
George Jones did that a little bit too.
Yeah.
Shit, what was I gonna say? So he he literally like passed out. They had to carry him to the car, and he died on the way. That like it's such a weird like.
They
sucks.
They had women painting watches with radium in the 20s because it was shiny. So it's like we don't know anything.
Fucking morons till we're not, you know.
Yeah,
I saw it when I was trying to find video of him singing "So Lonesome I Could Cry" live, and I didn't find a video. I'm sure there might be a video. I don't know if that one was one of the posthumous releases.
Yeah, but, I don't know if they have. I mean, I'm sure they have early TV of him, but I don't know.
It's not very easy to find video of him singing, which is crazy. I mean, it was the 50s, you know.
Right.
There's Buddy Holly video, but there was a short. And I know you're probably not very fond of the guy. The guy's, I think, makes a fool out of himself a lot. Jordan Peterson talking about Hank Williams dying. It's like a minute long.
It's Alpha.
I know you're a huge fan. You got his book behind you.
12
but
principles,
he starts crying, and he's like talking about the passion that he had in his music, and like it was a very interesting thing. And then I was like, he died because Jordan gets it wrong. He says he died at 27, but I was like. I looked into it immediately and was like, I didn't know he died so young.
Yeah, there's a pretty good, or I don't know if it's a very good movie. Tom Hiddleston, Loki, who we talked about earlier, is in a movie about Hank Williams called I Saw the Light. That's like a biopic of his life that is not very well reviewed, but he does a really great job as Hank Williams. And it's just...
He kind of looks like him.
Yeah, and it's like... I don't know, man. So many great songs. Like the top 5 for Hank Williams. Hey Good Looking, Jambalaya on the Bayou, I'm So Lonesome I Could Cry, There's a Tear in My Beer, Your Cheating Heart. Come on, man.
There's a tear in my beer. God damn.
Yeah.
I haven't heard that one.
Oh yeah. That's a good one.
That's a great line.
Yeah.
But yeah, like I love that like old heartbreak country. Like the I don't know. I just love the redneck kind of like hoot and holler going down to the hoedown, but you also have a heart and you're heartbroken and like you understand the tragedy of life in a lot of ways and stuff like that. Like that version of country music really hits me pretty hard. It might like remind me of my grandparents and like, you know, my upbringing because I grew up in Porterville and stuff, but God, I love that music. And Hank was one of the best songwriters of all of them.
Do you know I heard that Lonesome Whistle Blow?
Mm-hmm.
That's my one. I was riding number 9 going south to Caroline, and I heard that Lonesome Whistle Blow. God damn, man. The last I'll never see that gal of mine because I'm in Georgia doing time. That I don't know why.
I'll be locked here in this cell till my body's just a shell and my hair turns whiter than snow. I'll never see that gal of mine. Lord, I'm in Georgia doing time. I heard that Lonesome Whistle blow. God damn, bro, go fuck yourself.
And talking about CCR, it's an old spiritual too, or I think an old blues tune, but Midnight Special.
Oh yeah,
yeah. Go fuck
my friend Trent, who by the way, sponsor of the show. Go to Speed and Culture on YouTube and watch the clips that he has from the 1957 World Series. Very cool, colorized. It's very, very, very good footage of some of the best baseball players ever. It's like true Americana.
Culture with a K, by the way.
Culture with a K. Yeah, go to Speed and Culture on YouTube. But his dad, Talmadge Sherrill, his name was Talmadge. We called him Tal. He was a big Kansas City Chiefs fan. He was a good old boy from Oklahoma, Oklahoma Sooners and shit. One of the only memories that I have of that dude is him driving me and Trent to school in high school, singing Midnight Special.
Yeah,
It's like, man, it's just a different guy. I love that dude.
That's
But
just a dope
shout out
ass
to
song.
Tao.
Yeah. All right, you want to hit the daily and get out of here?
Yeah, let's do it.
9 is on the board. This is, of course, Barstool Sports Daily Dozen Trivia. I'm taking your job.
I appreciate it.
First 3 are sports related. The next are kind of general pop culture. And there's 9 of them. We've never gotten 9, but right now, 9 is on the board.
The problem is one of them is college basketball. So we'll see how this goes.
That'll be rough, yeah.
NFL. This team has made multiple NFC championship appearances since 2000, including a 41-0 blowout win over the Vikings on January 14th, 2001.
Okay. So January,
I've got no idea.
January 14th, 2001 means that was the 2000 season. Right?
Mm-hmm.
I believe this is the New York Giants.
Gigantes?
I think so. Yeah, I could be way off, but
Holy shit!
Woo!
Look at you, dude. 9's
Yep.
on the board.
9 is on the board. They lost
gotta-
that Super Bowl to the Ravens.
I gotta clutch. We got MLB.
Yep.
This twin second baseman launched 167 home runs from 2012 to 2018, including 42 dingers in 2016 alone. I believe that this is Brian Dozier.
Okay.
I could be wrong, but I believe
Dozier
this is
Cat?
Brian Dozier Cat.
Do you think he goes by Dozier Cat?
God damn it, hell
Look
yeah,
at
dog.
us.
Look at us, bro. Fuck
9 on
yeah,
the
9
board.
on the table. The college basketball. What Ivy League school did Jeremy Lin play at from 2006 to 2010? So you got Harvard, you got Yale, you got Columbia, you got Princeton,
Ooh, did he go to Princeton?
you got Brown.
I'm thinking Yale or Princeton.
See, for some reason I was leaning Columbia, but I don't know why.
I mean, however you want
Let's
to
go
take
Princeton.
it.
Let's go
Okay.
Princeton. This is where
Cool.
This is where what's his name wanted to go? Banks.
Carlton
Carlton.
Banks. Yeah,
Didn't he want to go to Princeton?
I believe so. Yes, the Tigers.
Wrong.
God damn it!
We can double dip
We
that
can
one.
come back. We can come back around.
History. Along with reigning France, Napoleon Bonaparte named himself king of what European nation from 1805 to 1814? Spain? I don't know.
Yeah, let's go with
French.
Spain. French.
God damn it, bro.
Oh,
9 is
man.
no longer on the table officially. I don't know, man. England? If it's England, I'm going to be pissed.
Yeah,
But I feel
was-
like England's always been like, fuck you, you know?
Right, I was thinking England.
Mashup.
Whoa.
Jamie Lee Curtis and
Yeah.
Brent and Fraser.
Kelsey Grammer.
Kelsey Grammer.
That is an unflattering
That is
mashup.
awful.
It
It's
look-
like my
well, I mean,
ex-wife.
that looks like someone's Graham for sure.
Nailed
Yeah,
that one. Hell yeah.
nailed it.
Chain restaurants. Bottomless steak fries, tavern burgers, towering onion rings, and campfire sauce are items served by what sit-down chain?
I believe this is Red Robin. Yum.
Okay. Yum. Hell yeah, dude. Their
Nailed
A1
it.
peppercorn burger. God damn, bro.
Pretty great.
Television.
The Whiskey River Burger, pretty great too.
All right. Originally a Fox sitcom from 2012 to 2015, this series followed a female OBGYN trying to balance work and personal life in New York.
Okay. Is this the Mindy Project?
Vag City? The Mindy
Don't-
Project?
Maybe. I don't know.
Hey!
Woo!
You just guessed that because she's Indian.
No, bro.
No. Movies. Jim Sturgis joins an MIT blackjack team led by Kevin Spacey in this 2008 heist drama featuring Kate Bosworth and Lawrence Fishburne. I was like sounding out the words there. Is this called 21?
This is called 21, yeah. I have it up on my side too, and when I first saw the question, I was like, oh, they don't mention Spacey. How about that? But then they did. So
No, they got Spacey on there.
No.
One of the great American actors.
yeah.
Ultra weirdo.
Yeah.
Ultra weirdo. I'm
Well-
not saying I like him.
Worse than that, but okay, you know.
I mean, that's a weirdo's a broad term. You know
Sure,
what I mean?
sure.
But God damn it, I miss that guy in movies. But you know, I understand. I
Yeah.
get it. I'm not mad. That's not cancel culture. Music. But when you touch me like this and you hold me like that, I just have to admit that blank are lyrics from what 1996 Celine Dion song. She's
This
one of
is,
the Diaz brothers.
it's all that's what's up, bro. Is
That's
the name
what's
of this. It's all coming back to me now.
Okay, we're double dipping.
Okay, do we want to go England or do we want to go basketball?
See, I feel like England's been too big dick to ever have somebody else say they're their king.
Yeah, but he could say he's the king. That's a Napoleon-ass thing to do. I don't know. I think it's I don't have a good answer for either of those. So, did he go to Yale? Maybe he went to Yale.
It might just be Harvard.
It might just be Harvard.
He's Asian. They love Harvard. If anybody loves, you know.
Well, it's up to you.
I'm doing Harvard, bro.
All right.
It's Harvard. We got 8, dog. We got 8.
8 on the board.
8.
Look at us. All right.
Suck it, bro.
What up, Napoleon?
Only 17% got that mini project. Only 21% got Brian Dozier, bro. We're fucking.
Yeah, you would have. You nailed it.
Italy.
Yeah. And you know what? I watched the Napoleon movie. No idea.
I did not. If I, and I'm being honest, if I would have had another guess, I was either going to say Italy or Poland.
Okay. I mean, we could have, if we could double dip again, you know?
Yeah. I just feel like we had, I feel like we had more, we had fewer options with the Ivy League schools. That's why I went with that one.
That's that's a magic run.
Oh man, look at that. Remember when we got 8?
Remember that time? 8 might be the most we ever got.
God, I'm pissed about it. Well, it's got to be the most we've ever got.
Yeah, because we got 7. We've only ever gotten 7.
Man, I'm pissed we didn't get Italy, but you know, we'll ride again.
Yeah,
we got a college basketball question.
Dude, we swept the first 3, and that almost never happens when I play by myself. Because
do you want to do movie grid or movie to movie? You pick.
Let's do movie to movie. I gotta.
If it's another fucking French one,
then we just end the podcast.
Yeah,
that's end of the day.
Suffragette.
Okay,
that's I see
a Meryl Streep.
I see Meryl.
A Helena Bonham Carter.
Yep. And is that
Maggie Gyllenhaal?
No, I think that's House of the Dragon. Did you ever watch House of the Dragon?
No, I haven't watched House of the Dragon.
I think that's the main girl in the House of the Dragon. She's a really great actress.
Okay.
They are a really great actor. Sorry. Driving Miss Daisy.
Yeah.
Is the other one.
So,
my mom loved Driving Miss Daisy.
I got to get to Freeman. I got it easy. I got it.
I mean, Streep to Freeman. Which one do you want to start with?
I'm going Bonham. Oh, it's Carey Mulligan.
Oh, that's Carey Mulligan. That is not House of the Dragon girl.
We're going Helena Bonham. We're going Fight Club. We're getting old Brad Pitt up in the mix. And he was in 7 with Morgan Freeman. 7 with Freeman. Clown.
You, dude. Clickety clown. Who was in Driving? Driving Miss Daisy.
Don't play around.
That's 3.
Har, har,
har. Short as Possible is 2. Meryl Streep was in Still of the Night with Jessica Tandy, who was in Driving Miss Daisy.
Nah, get out of here.
Fuck Jessica Tandy.
Who cares
What'd
about
she ever do
Jessica
for me?
Yeah, nothing.
All right, dude. That was fun.
Yeah, we did it. Movie preview. Solidified the brackets. Talked about Billy Ray Cyrus. We did all.
I'm gonna take my horse
to the altar road. So you should have held out the fake mic, and I could have sang the end of it.
I should have passed it off.
Oh, yeah. So, thank you to everybody who listens. We appreciate you very much. Thank you for everybody who's commented or said anything, either to us individually or on our videos. Even that guy that said we sucked. That's fine. Thanks for listening. Anyway.
Oh, is that the guy that said, what did the guy say? Not subscribed or something?
Yeah. What are you
like
going
a
to
year
do?
ago.
Not for everybody. We appreciate you all, and we thank you very much. And hey, the Snark Marks podcast will be back next week because it's not the final reckoning for us.
Yeah, I mean, we got the horses in the back. You know what I mean? I was like.